is the Sterling vs. Podcast, here to inform and entertain the Sonic fan in you. Welcome and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Sterling vs. Podcast. I'm Silver Rhymes, and this is my co-host,
Emerald Lance.
Welcome one and all to this week's episode, Valentine's Day weekend. Pretty excited, lovey-dovey stuff going on. And of course, we've got some great stuff to talk about today. First, some light news before we get into the main topic. Some more concept art this week of Sonic 4. We got the Masher. If you recall, that's the Chocolate Piranha thing from way back when. And definitely sparked some discussion there with concerns of it being a complete rehash and people saying, well, it's going to be, just recycling all the old stuff. But it got me thinking that, well, didn't each of those games just take stuff from the previous game and just kind of upgrade it a bit? So it's kind of, and I posted something arguing with somebody that, well, honestly, just like Sonic, people were once again, arguing about him looking like with green eyes, long spike or whatnot. Why, use the new look, use the old look. Well, I protested because it really got me infuriated that if everything else is getting a modernized look, why should Sonic and Eggman stay same old, same old? It's always been an advancement of graphics and technology, and at this point, we're finally making Sonic 4. It's been a couple years, a good 15. So So I think Sonic's gotta keep up with that look. If you can make if you could do this to the games and make it better, you might as well. Especially if they're so long. I mean, seriously, I personally don't think this is a rehashing because just today, I posted out the old SP and started playing Sonic Advance 1, and I just realized a lot of those enemies are from the old games. We got first level had coconuts. I was like, oh man, that's the monkey. It's coconuts. Like he throws a bomb. And then the Moto Bug, but he looks like a bull, I think, or a beetle. I don't know what he looks like. It looks weird. And he actually moves about and chases, which is what we're expecting for Sonic 4. And there were a whole bunch of enemies, new and old, but just revamped. And that was just Sonic Advance. So I have high hopes for Sonic 4. I don't think it's going to be a rehash. After playing Sonic Advance, it kind of got me thinking, if it plays out like that, probably nothing too excited to get about, but I'm still praying it. It's going to be great, because, after this long, you got to make a banging sequel. No, if you don't, well, I'm sorry, but...
I really hope Sega uses the same physics system that they had in the Genesis Sonic games, at least Sonic 3, because it felt so much like Sonic in that game. That game felt like a Sonic game. That game felt like it. And if this is going to be a true sequel, then it can't have the Sonic Rush physics, because they were too quick and jerky. It can't have the Sonic Advance physics, because they were too lumbery. Can't have the Sonic Unleashed physics because you just held down the boost button all day, really. I mean, the Sonic Unleashed physics, honestly, the whole game was, while it was a great game, most of it was just a really good compilation of gimmicks. And the physics played on that, even in the daytime stages. Like his ability to run on walls, or, doing a air dash as opposed to homing attack. All sorts of little things. Running on water. And the biggest one of all, I think, is just how to make him seem so much faster, they made it harder for him to slow down as well. So, I'm hoping that they're using old school physics to replicate a true sequel.
Right. But of course, being Sonic 4, just take what we have already.
It's Sonic 4.
Well, yeah, just build up on that.
I don't care what it plays like. In the end, it's Sonic 4. I'm getting it.
Yeah, we're getting it, and we're just hoping it lives up to its name, because there's been a lot of fan hacks and whatnot, but none of them are really called Sonic 4. We don't want that. There's
been a lot of attempts by Sega to return to the roots too, or reinvent the series. They did that with Sonic Heroes, and they tried to do it with Sonic the Hedgehog for 360 and PS3, and they still yet again try to do it with Sonic Unleashed. Because think about it. You have two choices when you're this far in the game. You can keep pushing forward and thinking of new ideas, or you can dwell on the past. And Sega has been kind of scared to go either way. They haven't really been pushing forward with new ideas, good ones anyways, but their whole thing of new ideas is just adding new characters. But they don't want to go all the way back to the past because they've already stepped forward. So they have to make a difficult choice of either making a brand new game with everything new, or go back to its bare roots. Movie Bob, the game overthinker, put it really well. There's the Mario path and the Mega Man path. The Mario path is where you keep advancing and keep getting better and better, and the Mega Man path is where you stay at your roots and stay where everybody says is your best, and you stay there. And both paths are successful, but they're different paths, and Sega has been trying to go down the middle, it looks like. And so I'm hoping they get their act together with Sonic 4 and make a good back to the roots game. Because, like, personally, I'm against the theory that if they go back to the roots, then everything will be fine. Like how Mega Man did with Mega Man 9 and 10. I'm against that. I think Sega needs to be pushing forward. Sonic Adventure series is a great example of what happens when they have good ideas. But ever since Yuji Naka left, I don't think they're going to be having too many great ideas. So going back to the roots now, at this point, might be the best idea, at least for now, to see what the fans want. Build from there.
Exactly. It's definitely been a long, rough road, and we're finally here. And, you know, we move and then forward, but it feels like a year. Everything we feel seems so unreal.
Unreal? True.
Is it true?
Is it true?
You know, we take
one step forward, 2 steps back.
2 steps back. We got
100,000 pounds sitting on your back.
On our backs. Up, down, all around. Don't know quite what to do to get through. And that's what I have to say on Sonic 4.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's see. It's Valentine's weekend, and of course, when it comes to love, Sonic's definitely not to be excluded. So we're going to talk about relationships of Sonic the Hedgehog within whatnot, not specifically the character, but let's do this. Let's see, where should we start off?
Let's start off with the basic Sonic couple. I think we should start off with Sonic and Amy.
So, Sonic and Amy. Legit? Or something else?
Oh, hold on. Here it is. I want to remind you of something. I found it. Do you understand the feelings of a Persian cat? But the Sphinx looked so cute I had to shave it. There it goes. The Sphinx. She shaved the Sphinx. That doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with her feelings towards Sonic. I don't get it.
Well, if we analyze it, where are the Sphinx located?
Egypt.
And Knuckles.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Just think about it. You know, Echidna's ancient civilization, and within the Sonic games are both.
They're often shown in the same light as the ancient South American, Central American civilization, right? I mean, the Mayans, right?
And also
the ancient Native American civilizations.
And
not so much Egypt. And I guess their very first, time that you ever actually see a direct link, I guess, would be Sandopolis. That's kind of Egyptian looking. It's got a pyramid and everything.
Mm-mm.
But if we're talking modern, I think that was retcon. Because if we're talking modern, I'm thinking like Tikal. That's right there. That's ancient, like Mayan kind of stuff. That's not Egyptian.
Well, it can be both because echidnas aren't, centralized.
True.
I mean, we saw in Sonic.
Anyways,
everything was on echidnas, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, it's beside the point. I just wanted to educate and inform.
Yes.
As per our motto.
Yes. So yes, Sonic and Amy. I think it's mostly one-sided. I mean, we could see that it's mostly one-sided. I mean, Sonic's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Sonic's a nice guy, but Amy, she has that, she went goo-goo eyes over her hero way back when, and just been after the guy for all these years. I mean, they seem cute together. You just automatically assume, like, well, he's just a bit shy, or they'll be ready one day, or they're just kids. But,
yeah.
To me, Sonic,
in fact,
doesn't seem to be the type to go out with somebody like Amy.
I mean, I don't want to ruin anybody's experience or anything, but some high representative from Sonic Team, I can't say it's Yuji Naka per se, but someone in Sonic Team, look it up if you can. I don't, as you know, this is a audio show, we don't really have links, but they said that Sonic won't go out with Amy. It's official. Officially, he won't go out. He won't, Sonic won't be in a couple because he's too adventurous. He likes that free roaming lifestyle. He doesn't like the idea of being held down in a relationship and having to take care of someone on a regular basis. He just wants to be, all ties severed. He just wants to be free and easygoing and that kind of thing. And so they said that that's his reason. That's why he won't be in a relationship with Amy. I think that's a good move on Sega's part because it keeps Amy's character important. Her character suddenly becomes unimportant if she's not doing stuff to Sonic that he doesn't want to be done,
Plus, she's just all around a nuisance. A positive nuisance.
Yeah.
That I don't think any Sonic character can really handle for long periods of time without serious damage to their physical or mental health. But she's still pretty sweet. And, of course, they're still friends. As Lance mentioned, they'll probably just stay friends. Amy would try her might and never get anywhere with Sonic. And that's admirable. You gotta give her that. She's not one to give up. But, gotta say, this relationship,
invalid.
I'm making a hand-breaking gesture. Alright, next relationship.
Here's a good one. And in fact, it's kind of like a love triangle, one could argue. But I want to stick to the old school facts on this. Rouge and Knuckles and Shadow. Because, of course, in Sonic Adventure 2, when Rouge debuted, she was all over Knuckles. I don't care what anybody says. She was all over. Knuckles was all like, yeah, go there. And Rouge was like, oh yeah. And I mean, not really like that. That's kind of like lame and square, but you get the idea. They were an item. Like Knuckles' hard-headedness and stubbornness versus Rouge's sassiness and ability to control just anything. They were a great match. And then all this mumbo jumbo about her liking Shadow that started like after Sonic Heroes. Now, I don't buy that, but a lot of the fans say that that's valid, and that's the way it is. A lot of these fans apparently forgetting Sonic Adventure 2.
Bring up a good point. Personally, I think Knuckles and Rouge make the couple that, if they were together, they'd argue a lot, but then they just they just warm up to each other. It's such a cute couple. When I saw that in Sonic Adventure 2, I was like, oh my gosh, Knuckles, get in there, man. It's like, I fanboyed up, and I was like, oh, they're adorable. They belong together. They're both treasure hunters. They're both very skilled. One uses fists, one uses legs. They're like yin and yang. They belong together. It was like crazy. And then Sonic Adventure 2 ended, and I was like, oh man, Rouge, nice allude in there to your future relationship. I can't wait for it. And then Sonic Heroes happened, and
she up and forgot about Knuckles.
Yeah, like I was hit hard with that. I was like, why? Why, Rouge? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I mean, it's great you're working with Shadow again, but now, Slander, Rouge working together with Shadow, it was great. They work together, and you just work together in the game. And I was like, okay, no big deal. Forgot about Knuckles. Made me feel sad-ish. And then they just kind of went along with that for like another 2 games. And by Sonic 2006, people were already coupling them together. I mean, we have them being friends. We have them working for the government. We got them, we got Shadow saving Rouge and whatnot. Rouge saving Shadow. And now all of a sudden, there's a relationship that people have somehow fabricated from all these encounters and air quotation facts. And what does Knuckles get? He gets shafted. He gets really shafted. And Knuckles, if he was just, the guy's not the brightest light bulb in the pack, but he's got to snap out of it, wake up and be like, yo, Shadow, what are you doing? And I don't know, have some epic fight. But even though both these relationships are not 100% confirmed, I'm saying that Rouge and Knuckles are more real than what Shadow and Rouge will ever have.
They're more real than Amy and Sonic.
Yeah, definitely. Throughout Sonic Adventure 2, they just pounded that relationship. That's more psyche, like, it's Knuckles and Rouge, they're gonna get married, they're gonna have freakish echidna bat child, and we're like, wah! But then after that, it's like, Knuckles and Rouge don't know each other, what is this? I mean, I'm speechless. Oh, I'm just speechless. And now we have, now we just got a triangle.
Let me tell you what it makes me feel like, okay?
What does it make you feel like? Rage? Confusion?
Makes me feel like I just lost all my rings.
Oh, that's sad. But speaking of Shadow, if he's in a relationship with anyone, or even has feelings for him, I think he might like Amy.
Now, okay, let's throw the ridiculous ones right out the window.
No.
Okay, I know where you're going with this. In Sonic Adventure 2,
yeah,
Amy happened to say something very similar, to the last thing he heard Maria say. And it touched him because she reminded him very much so of Maria. And, I mean, that little tear in his eye was just probably because he was remembering Maria, or probably because he was remembering that he screwed up. Like, the whole game, since he's been released, has been a royal screw-up. It's not only in what his best friend wanted him to do, but his entire purpose as a creation to help humankind. Mm-hmm. Everything he's done since he was launched, or since he was awakened, has been a screw up and redundant. And his own actions is what caused the planet to be in such danger as it was. I mean, how can you not feel mad at yourself? Angry, torn up inside after realizing that everything you just did made everything worse, made your entire purpose worse. So of course, he had to go fix it, and Amy helped him realize that. That's all. There is no romantic anything. I think the most romantic anything that has ever happened between them is when she thought he was Sonic and hugged him from behind.
And I think he enjoyed that very much, because
I know you would.
Protest. What?
He's not the kind of guy to protest. He's the kind of guy that just sits there and takes it, and then turns around all ticked off looking.
And I think
so that she goes, "You're not Sonic."
I think that they are perfect.
Okay, we might as well just throw out bad ones. How about?
No. I think they're the perfect mixture of, you can say, light and dark. I think that they would just be something. And then
Blaze and Sonic, we'll throw that one out there.
No. Okay. We're gonna
Knuckles and Tikal, we'll throw that one too.
All right. Wait. Let me organize my notes.
Bio Lizard and Gerald. That doesn't even make sense. No, these are all ones that I've heard in fan fictions before. They're all.
All right. Slow down. We still have to take the most, listed one, most. One with weak, weird evidence behind. We have to take, highest one of those and try to make sense of it. At least. So we'll do one. We'll do one that probably revolved an entire game about, and at least deserves some attention from us, because we can't just throw that.
Metal Sonic and Rouge.
All right, stop that. Look, I wanted to talk about Sonic and Blaze. Now, before you all go into nerd rage.
You're just a Blaze fanboy. You don't really think there's a relationship there. You just like Blaze.
Listen to me. See, look me in the eye. Okay, you can't look me in the eye. But look, listen. Alright, Navi Modok. Sonic Rush. Great game.
Wonderful game.
Yeah, wonderful game. Weakish story, but, it was sweet. It was, it took someone out of their comfort zone and essentially exposed them to something unfamiliar. Not helping others, but friendship. They learned about friendship, and
friendship.
They softened up. They learned that they can't do things alone. They learned about teamwork. They basically became a different person. They changed, and
Blaze changed. Sonic.
Sonic says character development. You don't see that much character development in Sonic characters. But Blaze, they gave that to her. And I'm saying,
Shadow had awesome character development.
Alright. He's not in this game. Alright. I said most.
Oh, gee. I just want to voice my opinion right now. I think you're going out of your mind. But that's just me and my obvious disdain for Blaze as a character. So I'll shut up. I'll finish now. I promise. Sorry.
So, here we have Sonic. Pretty much laying the foundation for her new character. Showing her the way. What a nice guy. Here's Blaze kind of just taking all the information while still trying to do things on her own. Fighting back. But by the end, she agrees, she finds strength within, thanks to Sonic, to become something new, to be reborn. as a hero, and they work together. And after that, she makes like all these new friends, and she has to go back to her own plane of, existence. She has to go back to her own dimension. She's fine with that. She's comfortable. And the last moment, where they're slapping hands, like Sonic's like, here you go, or they're coming together. Just that moment, We're all thinking, well, are they gonna kiss or something? But no. Sonic's like, here you go, here's my hand, out of respect, Blaze is like, here you go, and then they're like, well, we're being blown away, and it's like, you kind of almost cry. You're like, I want to see Blaze again. Why want to see Blaze again? And that may have led just about a whole major portion of the fan base, be like, oh my gosh, Sonic and Blaze are coupled. The evidence of a strong friendship is there, but also, evidence of good, Sonic showing someone a new way to live. Just, great, you gotta be grateful for that. And then Sonic Rush Adventure came, and it's like kind of just something. They're kind of just on equal terms. They're just trying to work together to get this, whatever they were doing. I can't recall. I haven't played the game in a while, but there was underlying feeling of respect and mutual friendship. And I just think that Sonic 06 came and decided, oh well, let's change things up a bit. Let's make her from the future and make her best friends with Silver. Let's see where that goes. And then we have Blaze.
All these people saying that Blaze and Silver are an item that they should be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I don't agree with that.
Like, you're like Sonic and Blaze. Forget that. We got Blaze and Silver. They're just perfect for each other. And it's like, well, I mean, there's just enough proof of that. Their relationship as Knuckles and Rouge's, though much more leaning towards a strong friendship than an actual relationship. I mean, yeah, they come from the same hardship time, whatever. Both trying to get to the same goal. Both, like, oh, we should do this, we should do that, It's like, they're just friends, but it's just so much leaning towards, especially nowadays, where just the slightest in a relationship, it's like, oh, they're obviously an item. It's like, but we all know that. We all played Sonic 06. These lighter relationships are just kind of out there. So let's see. I think we nailed down all the major. Maybe we could talk about Tales of Creed, but we all know that that's not.
We all know that that's just Tails fans wishing Tails had bigger parts nowadays. Because honestly, let's think about it. He needs bigger parts. I kind of like how they brought him back in Unleashed. That was pretty cool. He was relevant. I mean, not even Knuckles or Shadow was in Unleashed. You'll never hear me stop talking about how Knuckles and Tails need to be brought back. I mean, the only thing I regret in Sonic 4 is that they said that Sonic will be the only playable character. It'd be nice to play as Tails and Knuckles. Going back to Sonic 3. Anyways, we're out of time.
We definitely are. Oof, this has been one love-filled episode, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed it or did enjoy it, we deeply care and would like to hear more from you. So, find us on Facebook, Sterling vs. Podcast. Start a discussion, send us a message, comment, whatever. Join up, become a fan, and share your ideas with us. See you guys next week.
Later, guys.